Comfortable posture. Hold for a little while. Ideally, the knees will touch the ground. Then tune into the upright axis of the spine. And now just imagine if someone was holding your head up with hands and just letting the rest of your body dangle down from that. Maybe notice energy rising from this, from the ground upward. So you're welcome to stay with that image. Let's just take a moment to check in here with our body and how we're doing. We're taking a moment to recall why we've joined today, what our intention is. And now let's bring our awareness back to the body. And let's just, instead of a systematic scan, let's just notice any areas of tightness that we can invite to relax. Now I invite you to either pick an area of the body that's noticeably pleasant or unpleasant, and we're going to explore this area of the body. So it helps for it to be either pleasant or unpleasant, so our attention is more likely to be involved with this area. If it's neither of the two, then it's more challenging to pay attention. So let's just take a moment. Select an area. And notice the first thing we notice about it. Could be an image. Could be a color, multiple colors. Could be feelings, sensations. Could just be a felt sense of, oh, this is this area of the body. We can notice maybe thoughts, attitudes, emotions around it. Maybe there's memories that come up. Maybe there's goal setting around it. Whatever happens is okay. Let's use our inner vision to turn inward. And if it was like a bag of mixed grains, we could go through this area of the body, picking out each individual grain. Maybe it's a grain of rice, grain of quinoa. Maybe there's some red beans, black beans in there. So all the different discernments that can be made there. And maybe it looks exactly how you thought it would look like. Maybe it's the opposite and something's being noticed there that's either way more pleasant than you expected, or maybe it's kind of horrifying and has nothing to do with that area of the body. That's okay too. Maybe it's something else entirely. Invite our focus to go back and keep looking. And if nothing's coming up, we can use our imagination to be creative of how it might look, might not look. So we're giving this area of the body attention. So we might feel like we're in science class dissecting something, but this is actually the body we're showing kindness and compassion to just by even considering this. And feel free to bring in sensations, another image to possibly work with is if we're kneading a lump of dough, so we can start with the warmth and really work that warmth like you're working a ball of dough throughout that entire area, spreading it out, kneading it into every nook and cranny with our attention and awareness. Seeing and feeling this area. And we can also ask this area what it needs. Another thing, just remember to mention, it's good not to choose an energetic block. So it's some area that we're noticing very easily, pleasant, unpleasant. Where the energy is flowing already there. So if you're ready, we can try this in another area of the body. You're welcome to stay with the same area as well. And if there's at a loss of what to do, you can always return to the breath. You can also freestyle. I invite you to use whatever comes to mind, or the techniques that I've said too. You can also breathe in and out of this area too, like a massage from the inside out. Notice any attitudes or emotions that are arising surrounding this area, and just note them with one word, and then we can return to the attention we're giving the area with our attention in the present moment. Again, feel free to move to other areas of the body. Pleasant or unpleasant. notice what helps keep our attention on this exercise. If our attention is more sustained by staying with one area for a longer period of time, or if it helps to move around to other areas to be more involved. So we can work with where we're at now. If we're feeling more busy and more energy, maybe we might need to move around the body more with our perception, vision, or maybe it might actually help to stay in one spot. Or vice versa, we can play around with if there's less energy, if it helps to stay in one area or it helps to move around. Again, we can use our imagination, we can use sensation, we can bring warmth or coolness to the area. Notice any moods and emotions that arise, thoughts. Breathing in and out of the area as well. So maybe we notice muscle, flesh. We notice skin. If there's any hair on the skin around that area. Various tissues, fluids. Maybe there's cartilage. Could be marrow. Internal organ tissue, blood, nerve, whatever nerves are coming in and out, arteries and veins. If there's bone, even down to the cellular layer. There's cells of these constituents. Even further down still with what's in the cells, even down to the particles of what's in the cells. We can notice how things we are noticing will arise and pass away. Either our attention to them or the object of our attention itself, and how it will arise and pass away. Continually, over and over. our experience in this chosen area of the body is in a constant state of flux. Either our attention or what we're noticing, or both. You may notice things that are not on a physical level, which can be very wide-ranging. Okay, let's expand our awareness to the entire body for a moment before we draw the meditation to a close. We can even go to beyond the barrier of the skin, and go around the body, outside the body too. We can just use our inner vision to see either from the inside or now from the outside in. Whatever we feel at the moment. We can also experience the body however way we're called to now.